Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Rob. Thanks for coming in and checking out the 50 Plus KC Gaming YouTube stream. It's Monday. Unfortunately, the weekend is over. But on the plus side, we're coming up on a holiday weekend, so that's always a good thing. But please be mindful. This holiday weekend is not just about burgers and barbecues. This is Memorial Day weekend. It's also about acknowledging the men and women that have fought and died for our country. So please, please keep a please keep that in the back of your head when you're grilling those dogs and those burgers this weekend. Um, as a veteran, this is one of my more circumspect weekends. I do have fun with my family and friends, but it's always in the back of my mind why we really have this holiday. So on that note, thanks for coming in and checking out the stream. Hope you had a good weekend. What else is going on? Well, let's see. We'll start off with the Blues and the bad news there with Bennington being knocked out for the rest of this round of the playoffs. Got ran into by a member of the Avalanche. Kadri kind of got tangled up with another guy with the Blues, and they both went into Bennington. Now Bennington's hurt, and that sucks because Bennington is a very, very, very good goaltender, and now we are just we've got the backup in, and he didn't look good in the limited time he played in Game 3, and they lost 3-1. So, well, they lost 5-2, I guess, but it when I first heard about Bennington being hurt, I thought it was probably a dirty play because, you're not supposed to run into the goaltenders. But I did see a replay of it, and it looks like maybe the Blues defender kind of checked him into him, and it was just an unfortunate injury. It still sucks. Hope Jordan gets well soon. Hope it wasn't a very significant injury. So and it's going to be touch and go as to how the Blues finish out the rest of this round of the playoffs, and if they even advance. So I'm kind of tempted, like my friend was, to just say, all right, we're just going to try and injure all the rest of your players. Retaliation. But it is what it is, and the Blues will have to find a way to advance. If they can't, it just wasn't meant to be this year. So that's about all I can say about that. Let's see, the Royals. Oh, the Royals. They got swept by the Twins this weekend, and what really makes it bad is Sunday they were up 6-0. Brady Singer had just pitched 7 fantastic innings again. They were up 6-0 headed into the 8th and ninth. They lost 7-6. It's clear that this is not a good team. It's also clear that Cal Eldred is not a good pitching coach, and that Mike Matheny is not a good field manager. He's just not. He hasn't learned anything from his time in St. Louis. And the Royals fan base, while they are aggravated now, they are quickly moving to apathy. It really is ugly to see right now because it is just, they went from a World Series winner to losing 100 games in no time flat. And they don't look like they're about to change direction again anytime soon. Particularly not with this regime in charge. And I'm not even talking about the ownership regime. I'm talking about Dayton Moore, J.J. Piccolo, the coaching, the scouting, all that. They just look like they have no clue what's going on with a Major League Baseball team. So, when you're, again, I said this before, they've lost They've lost the most games of any major league team in the past 20 years, and that's including the 2-year run where they went to the World Series twice and won one. So, more than the Orioles, more than the Pirates, more than the Reds, they've lost more than everybody. They are literally the worst team in the major leagues over the last 20 years. Period. How long is that World Series win going to carry the Royals? Because their last World Series win had to carry them about 30 years, and I'm pretty sure I don't want that to happen again. But it's the Royals. They're a bad team. They are what they are at this point. And it's one of those things. So, all right. But on to the task at hand. So welcome into the stream, and this is Franchise Day. It's Monday. And we'll just, they haven't done anything in the minors yet. So, but there's the current league standings. I didn't get a chance to play any more since last Monday. So we will just pick up right where we left off. We just lost to the Cardinals 4-0. So we will advance the day. As you can see, a reminder of the game there. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Birds. No runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Pirates. Mikolas took the win. Keller took the loss. Gallegos with the save. And, Mikolas had a pretty good game. 8 innings, 10 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts. So, shut us down completely. So we will advance the day. Yes, I am sure. The next game preview is going to be Adam Wainwright against JT Brubaker. So we are actually going to play the full game. So let's just jump in here and see what happens. What uniform do we want to use? Let's see here. 66, 70, 78. And we'll just go back to, I kind of like these uniforms. We're going to wear these. See if that changes our luck up a little bit. From Roberto Clemente days. And here we are, PNC Park. And cloud, partly cloudy, quick counts are off. And let's say Brubaker. All right. I'm going to move Chavis up. Switch him with O'Neill Cruz. All right. So let's get this bad boy going. So we're both 1-1. We beat them the first game in the season opener and then lost 4-0 in the second game. So here we are in a rubber game of the series. Can we win the series? Because that's going to be what's most important. It's not necessarily winning the individual games. It's winning the series. So if you can win the series, you'll be doing fine. And it's opening week as the Pittsburgh Pirates take the field. Yep, won 5-4 the first game, 4-0 the second game. The series tied at 1. So let's win this series, boys. Got a lot of work to do considering how bad this pitching staff is, but it is what it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and skip through that. And there's a rundown on Brubaker. That's how he pitched last year. Woof. Well, his whip wasn't too bad. He had less hits than innings pitched. He didn't have that many walks, so I can work with that. All right. So let's have a quick look at the box score. And there's the Cardinals lineup. Edman at second, Sosa at short, Arenado at third, Goldschmidt at first, Dickerson DHing, O'Neill in left, Bader in center, Molina catching, and Carlson in right field, and Wainwright on the mound for the Birds. That's the visitors. And for the home team, we got Ke'Bryan Hayes at third, Castillo at DH, Brian Reynolds in center, Vogelbach at first, Chavis at second, the hopefully future star O'Neill Cruz at short, Sawinski in right, Marisnick in left, and Roberto Perez behind the plate. and JT Brubaker on the mound. So let's see if we can't have a 1-2-3 first here, shall we? And I haven't played any this morning, so this is going to be my warm-up. Brubaker's there and catches the popped-up bunt for 1 out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good start to the day. See on the ticker there, Zach Wheeler, 7 innings, 2-hit ball in a loss to Houston. And there's the Cardinals lineup again. See, we haven't really done much against Arenado and Goldschmidt or Yachty, so we really need to make sure we keep those 3 in check. First pitch to Sosa, on its way. Curveball, catches the inside corner, called strike 1. It's a good start against Sosa. Hit 271 with 6 bombs and 27 RBIs last year in limited action. And here comes the 0-1 pitch from JT. Fastball misses inside, evens the count at 1-1. So Brubaker, who didn't have the best years record-wise, but actually pitched fairly well. So we'll see what we can do with him here today. The 1-1 delivery. Lazy fly ball to left. Marisnick comes in a step or 2 and takes it in for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the first. And that'll bring up Nolan Arenado, who had 34 bombs, 105 RBIs, with go along with a 255 average for the Birds last season. Number 28, he was acquired from the Rockies several seasons ago. And the first pitch to Nolan, on its way. Slider catches the outside zone at the thigh, strike 1. That was a little higher than I wanted it to be. Here comes the 0-1 delivery from Brubaker. Hit hard into the left field corner. That's going to be extra bases for... Oh, and Marisnick bobbles it. And he's definitely going to get into second now. So, a 2-out double for Arenado, as he was first pitch fastball hunting. And he just took it down the left field line over a leaping Ke'Bryan Hayes. And then Marisnick made sure he got the second when he completely misplayed the ball. So, 2 outs, man in scoring position for Paul Goldschmidt, batting .400 so far on the young season. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Sinker taken for a called strike. So 0-1 now to Goldschmidt. Slider misses away, evens the count at 1-1. Goldschmidt's got 1,574 hits through his 12 seasons. So, and the 1-1 delivery. Slow roll to third. Hayes comes in. Bear hands it across the first to Vogelback, and that retires the side. So the 2-out double doesn't hurt the Pirates. The bottom half we go. Hayes, Castillo, and Reynolds due up for the Bucks. Brian Hayes, who signed an 8-year contract during last season, is very locked in. And the first pitch for Wainwright. Curveball catches the bottom of the zone, called strike 1. Wainwright, a seasoned veteran for the Cardinals. Another curveball, swung out late and missed, and the count is 0-2 to the leadoff man for the Buccos. Wainwright, who was originally a Brave, came over in a trade with Atlanta. He's been with the Cardinals for several years now. And he doesn't look like he's slowing down here. 3 straight curveballs, strikes out the leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's the way this game is going to start for the Bucks offense. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. So Diego Castillo steps in. Swings through a Cinco. Uh-oh. Wainwright has some shoulder soreness, and he will be coming out of the game. So that's not good news for the Redbirds. Might be good news for us, as we'll get into the Birds bullpen early. And who's coming in? Steven Matz. Junk Baller, formerly of the Mets and Blue Jays. So, all right, Steven Matz will get as much time as he needs to warm up. And the first pitch to the relief pitcher, from the relief pitcher, I should say. Curveball, or sweeping curve. Catches the bottom of the zone. It's 0-2 now to Castillo. Slider misses inside. 1-2 now to Diego. Steven Matz spent last year with the Blue Jays. Signed with the Cardinals as a free agent this year. Slow roller to third. Arenado vacuums it up and across to Goldschmidt for the out. 5-3 on the scorecard, and there's 2 away. And that brings up Bryan Reynolds, who has been on fire to start the season. Hitting .571 so far. As you can see, the team average last year was .236, down towards the bottom of the National League. Sinker in for a called strike one to the switch hitting Reynolds. Matz gets a sign from Molina, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, circle change, misses low, evens the count at 1-1. Reynolds, a second round draft pick in the 2016 draft. And swing and a miss at a sweeping curve, and it counts 1-2. Circle change, misses low, evens the count at 2-2. So making Matz work a little bit here. The 2-2 delivery. Circle change just misses, and the count is full. Vogelbach lurking on deck. The payoff pitch. Lazy fly ball to right. O'Neill is there, and that retires the side. So 3 up, 3 down for the Bucks. Cardinals due up in the second. Dickerson, O'Neill, and Bader. Dickerson signed as a free agent in the offseason. First pitch to Corey. Slider catches the outside corner, called strike one. He was 0 for 5 his last game with a pair of strikeouts, so let's see if we can't keep him scuffling here. The 0-1 delivery. Into the gap, base hit, past Lewinsky, that's going to the wall. Reynolds is over, and that's going to be extra bases for Alex Dickerson. A leadoff double here in the second. His first of the year. And that probably wasn't the most well-placed pitch there, so Reynolds got to it as quickly as he could once Lewinsky took a poor angle to it. All right. First pitch to O'Neill. Fastball misses up, ball one. O'Neill hit .286 with 34 bombs and 80 RBIs last year for the Birds. JT Brubaker gets the sign from Perez, and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung through and missed. Strike one. There's the umpires. Hillsdale behind the plate. So Cruz had a pretty nondescript series so far. Here comes a 1-1 offering. Curveball swung through and missed. Nice pitch there by Brubaker. And the count's 1-2 now. Let's see if we can chase this circle change away. Fouls off the circle change low, and the count remains 1-2. Wasn't the best pitch there, but sinker misses inside, evens the count at 2. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swings through a slider, strike 3, and there's one out here in the second. Good piece of pitching there by Brubaker. There's your pitch sequence. Pair of fastballs and a curveball. Circle change. Sinker inside. And then the slider got him to chase. Harrison Bader, the center fielder, steps in. Dickerson takes his lead off second. Brubaker checks, gets the sign from Perez. And the first pitch to Bader. Slow roller to third. Hayes is there. Across to Vogelbach, and that retires Bader. No advance by the runner. And there's two outs with a man in scoring position now after the leadoff double. And Yadi Molina steps in, his 20th season with the Birds, if I'm not mistaken. First pitch to the longtime Birds catcher. Slider catches the outside corner at the knees. Called strike one. Here comes the 0-1 delivery to Molina. Lazy fly ball to right. Swinsky's there and takes it for out number 3. So the leadoff double doesn't come around to hurt the Buccos. Cardinals strand him on second. Due up for the Bucks. Vogelbach, Chavis, and Cruz. So no score here in the bottom half. Daniel Vogelbach steps in, the left-handed slugging first baseman for Pittsburgh. Matz gets the sign from Molina and the pitch. Curveball just misses low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Sinker. Borderline pitch, called ball 2 though. 2-0 now to Vogelbach. Motz deals. Sinker misses low, 3-0 to the cleanup man. Michael Chavis waiting on deck. I imagine Vogelbach has the green light here. And yes, he does, but he's going to be looking at a specific spot. No, and it's a 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning. So that's a good start to the inning for the Buccos. Now bring up Michael Chavis, who has been on fire to start the season, hitting .571. So hopefully he can keep that up. Good hit here, could possibly put runners in scoring position, or if he can get a hold of one, he might give the Bucks a lead. Vogelbach takes his lead. First pitch. Circle change taken for a called strike. Chavis was acquired from the Red Sox in 2021. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. Swings through a circle change, and it's 0-2 now to the 5-hole hitter for the Buccos. Matz checks the runner. Fastball, well, circle change, I guess, way outside. 1-2 now to Chavis. 1-2 delivery. Swings through a curveball, strike 3. And a throw down to first to try to get Vogelbach as he was a little too far off, but he's back safely. So 1 out. Don't need to see that pitch sequence. It was rather horrible. That brings up Oneil Cruz. Curveball drops in for a called strike. So Oneil Cruz, .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs last season in limited action. Late call up for the youngster. So that pitch misses low, and it's 1-1 now to Cruz. Matz checks Vogelbach at first. And the pitch to Cruz. Swings through a curveball, and it's 1-2 now. Not doing very well with hitting at the moment. Oh boy. And Vogelbach is so slow that even on a pitch to the backstop, he gets thrown out trying to advance. So now there's 2 outs, nobody on for Oneil Cruz. Curveball misses away, and the count is full. Jack Swinsky waiting on deck. The payoff pitch. And another curveball that gets to the backstop. This time it's ball 4. Second walk of the inning. So Cruz is on now with 2 outs. Jack Swinsky up to the plate. Scuffling with at the bat so far. Slider misses inside, ball 1. So we might as well take until he starts throwing some strikes, because right now he is all over the place. Checks the runner, the 1-0 pitch. Curveball just misses, 2-0 now. Sawinski came over from the Padres in the offseason. 3-0 now to the 7th place hitter, Jake Marisnick, waiting on deck. So we're getting base runners. We're just not doing anything with them yet. So here comes a 3-0 pitch. Takes the circle change for a called strike one over the inside corner. So after 7 straight balls, Steven Matz finally throws a strike. And ball 4. So he's walked back-to-back hitters, 3 in the inning. And it's first and second with 2 outs for Jake Marisnick. Marisnick checks the runners and the pitch. Curveball misses outside, ball 1. Marisnick was with the Cubs last year, I believe, or was he with the Pirates? I don't remember. Crap, I can't figure it out. The heck with it. Another one in the dirt, ball 2. Matt's struggling with his control right now. Oh, came over the free agent. Fastball misses low, and the count is 3-0 to the 8th place hitter. Catcher Roberto Perez waiting on deck. Here comes a 3-0 pitch to Marisnick, and I'm not going to let him swing 3-0. A curve drops in there for called strike 1. Cleanup hitter, maybe, but 8th place hitter, no. Circle change gets in there, and the count is full. So, payoff pitch, the runners are going to be on their way. Hit into left. The left fielder's there to squeeze it for out number 3, and the 2 walks late in the inning do not come back to haunt the Cardinals. So through 2, still no score. Carlson, Edman, and Sosa due up for the Birds. And we get guys on base, we got to take advantage of those. We can't be leaving runners on base like that. And I guess next time I'll know better not to try to advance with Vogelbach because he just is slower than snot. First pitch to Dylan Carlson. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. 400 career average against Brubaker. Excuse me. That was a heck of a sneeze. Didn't think you wanted to hear all that. The 1-0 delivery to Carlson. Curveball popped up. Cruz is out after it. He's there and makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down here in the 3rd, and that takes us back to the top of the Cardinal lineup. Nice play there by the stud shortstop O'Neal Cruz, and that brings up Tommy Edman, who's lined out his first time. Brubaker gets a sign from Perez, and the pitch. Slider misses low, ball 1. Brubaker's been all right so far. Worked around a couple of hits. Been pitching well. Counts even at 1-1 now to Edman. A 1-1 offering. Chavis with a nice diving play, knocks it down. Can he get him? No. Edman beats the throw to first. Infield single for Edman. And 1 out, 1 on now for the Cardinals. Chavis gave a head-first dive to knock it down, but could not hang on to it. And that gave Edman enough time to get to first with the infield single. So 1 out, 1 on. Edmundo Sosa steps in. First pitch to Sosa. Slider catches the edge of the zone for a called strike 1. Very nice pitch there by Brubaker. If he could do that all day, that'd be great. And we'll try the same pitch again. Edman takes off, and he is gunned down at second. Nice throw by Perez. 2-6 on the putout. And you, sir, are out. Even with a slider, and he put it right on the money. So the attempted steal goes for naught, and now it's 1-1 now to Sosa with 2 outs and nobody on. The 1-1 delivery. Sinker misses inside, but swings and a miss, so it's 1-2 now. Completely missed the location I was trying for. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Brubaker. Back up the middle, cruises over to his right, over to first to Vogelbach, and that retires a side. So the infield single erased by the caught stealing. To the bottom of the third we go, no score. Perez, Hayes, and Castillo due up for the Bucks. So my name's Rob. Thanks for coming in and checking out the stream. This is my 50 plus KC gaming stream on YouTube. Doing Franchise Mondays. We have chosen the Pirates to be our team of choice. So Matt came in relief of Adam Wainwright after about a half a dozen pitches in the first round. Or in the first inning. Woodford up in the Cardinals bullpen. So this is game 3 of the franchise. Swing and a foul tip or a miss, I can't tell which. Missed it. So strike 2, 0-2 to Perez. Sinker misses high and outside. 1-2 now to the Bucks backstop. Can't talk this morning. Swings at a curveball inside, and that's 1 down here in the third. I've really got to stop swinging at those curveballs. He is just completely fooling me with those curveballs. La Stella gets 5 RBIs, and the Giants win over the Padres. So, top of the lineup back up for the Buccos. Ke'Bryan Hayes struck out 3 pitches his first time up on 3 curveballs against Adam Wainwright. So he takes a circle change for a called strike 1. So, just got to be patient. Got to focus on getting the release point, putting good swings on the ball. Easier said than done. Circle change. Hit hard, but foul down the left side and out of play. Or just stopped it. I don't know. Curveball, called strike 3. And that's 2 times up, 2 strikeouts for Ke'Bryan Hayes. So he's off to a horrible start in this game. So 2 outs, nobody on for the 2-hole hitter, Diego Castillo. He's probably going to go with something off-speed. And he did with a circle change, and I got under it. So lazy fly ball to left. And the left fielder's there to squeeze it for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Buccos. Arenado, Goldschmidt, and Dickerson due up for the Birds. So we head to the 4th. So, of course, I am playing on Legends, so it's not like I'm expecting to have, 11-10, blowout, score fest, but first pitch to Arenado. Curveball drops in there for called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 delivery to the third place hitter for the Birds. Back up the middle, Chavis over to his right, sets, throws, and gets Arenado by a couple steps. So 1 up, 1 down here in the 4th. Jammed Arenado and a little soft roller to second. Chavis made a nice play on it, and that brings up Paul Goldschmidt and grounded out his first time. First pitch from Brubaker. Slider catches the inside corner, called strike 1. Goldschmidt, who was acquired from the Diamondbacks in 2018 for Carson Kelly, has solidified the first base position for the Birds. Up the middle, Cruz is there. Across to his left, and across to Vogelbach for the out, 6-3. So 2 up, 2 down as they get Goldschmidt on a grounder to short. And that's going to bring up the 5th place hitter, Corey Dickerson, who doubled his last time up. First pitch to Dickerson from JT on its way. Fastball just misses inside, ball 1. Take a look at the crowd. About a half full stadium, it looks like. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. Slap down the left side, drops in for a base hit, and bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, his second of the day. Late, he was late on that one, just slapped it the other way. It just landed fair inside the line and bounced up into the stands. So a 2-out double for Dickerson. That brings up Tyler O'Neill. So first pitch to O'Neill. Pass a diving Hayes, and that could be a run. Here comes a throw in. And he's safe, and the runner advances to second. It's 1-0 Cardinals here in the fourth. And just like that, the Buccos are trailing 1-0. O'Neill's first double of the season. Hayes just could not quite get to it. Left fielder Marisnik got there, but his throw was way up the line and late. So, slider kind of left out over the middle of the plate, but that was just a little bit of bad luck there for Brubaker. Fastball misses up and in, ball one. So, man in scoring positions again with 2 outs. This time the Cardinals up 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Sinker. Just called a ball at the bottom of the zone. Looked like it caught the bottom of the zone to me, but here comes a 2-0. Sinker misses low. 3-0 now. Yadier Molina lurking on deck for the Redbirds. Here comes a 3-0 delivery. Fastball taken, called strike one. Harrison Bader taken all the way on that one. The 3-1 delivery. Swings through a curveball, and the count is full at 3-2. So Brubaker can limit the damage to 1 run here. It'll be a good thing. Payoff pitch. Oh, he did not limit it as he left a fastball up, and this one is back, and gone. 2-run blast for Bader. And just like that, the Cardinals are up 3-0 in this game as Brubaker left a fastball up, and Bader did not miss it. Well, that's a bummer. That was a bad pitch location. Yep, right down the heart of the plate, and Bader said, "Thank you very much," and deposited over the center field wall. So 3-0 Cardinals now as Yadi Molina steps in. First pitch to Molina. Sinker misses up and in. Ball one. So Brubaker was pitching pretty steadily up until 2 outs when he gave up that fluke ground rule double to Dickerson, and then it's just wheels have kind of came apart here. 1-0 delivery to Molina. Slapped hard into right field. That's going to be, gets to the wall past Lewinsky. And here comes a throw in. They've got a shot. Molina slow, and they get him trying for 2. So that ends the inning, but the Birds get 3, punctuated by a 2-run blast by Bader. And it's all Cardinals as we head to the bottom of the fourth, 3-0. So we really got to get the bats going now. Really need to get the bats going. Called strike one. Brian Reynolds adjusts, steps back in. Matz gets the sign from Yachty. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped foul down the right side. Nobody can get to it. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Sinker misses high and away. 1-2 now. Matz has pitched well since coming in for the injured Wainwright in the first. Fastball misses low. Circle change, rather. Counts even at 2 to Reynolds. The 2-2 delivery. Swings through a circle change. Strike 3. And one down here in the fourth as the bats continue to be quiet here for the Buccos. Knew that was going to be an issue with this franchise, but still disappointing to see it happen. So Vogelbach steps in. Vogelbach. First pitch to Dan. No, not Dan Fogler. Although he probably could play him in a Pittsburgh Pirates movie, I guess. 1-0 to Vogelbach. Circle change misses low and away. Counts 2-0. Came over as a free agent this offseason. The 2-0 pitch. Hit hard. Into the shift, though. Second baseman's there. Cross to Goldschmidt for out number 2. And 2 away for the fifth place hitter, Michael Chavez. So, hitting so well right now. First pitch to Chavez. Hit hard, but foul and out of play early on the circle change. And throwing a lot of off-speed crop. Pardon my language. Change up misses low, evens the count at 1-1. Pirates still looking for their first hit here in the fourth. Slap hard, but foul down the right side, out of play. The count's 1-2 now to Chavez. Matz has done well since coming in for the injured Wainwright. Change up misses low. Sinker, circle change, sweeping curve slider. Okay. Probably the sinker. Yep, fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 delivery to Chavis. Misses outside. The count is full. O'Neill Cruz waiting on deck. Here comes a payoff pitch from Matt. Slapped hard out into left. Left fielder's going back. A nice running grab. And that's the Pirates' luck today. Wow, nice play by the left fielder. Thought we had our first hit of the day, but robbed. By Tyler O'Neill in left. Heck of a play there by O'Neill. So to the fifth we go. Dylan Carlson steps in to lead off things for the Cardinals. Brubaker gets a sign from Perez. The first pitch to Carlson. Sinker. High strike called at the belt. Carlson not sure about that. The 0-1 delivery from Brubaker on its way. Fouls off the fastball. Counts 0-2 now to the ninth place hitter for the Birds. And the 0-2 delivery. Wow, where did that miss, Blue? Counts 1-2 now. I think the umpire missed that call. That was a right on the corner fastball. Here comes a 1-2 delivery. Curveball misses outside. That was a very flat curveball. So counts even at 2-2 now to Carlson as Brubaker wants another ball. So we are scuffling at the bat. Brubaker got a little bit unlucky in the fourth. That ground rule double that just got slapped the other way by Dickerson just kind of switched the momentum shift on for the Cardinals, and they took advantage of it. Brubaker left a pitch up, and they got 3 in the inning. Here comes a 2-2 delivery to Carlson. Fly ball to center. Reynolds is gliding over to his left and squeezes it for the first out. One up, one down. That takes us back to the top of the lineup. Tommy Edmonds, who singled his last time up. 1 for 2 on the day. Gets a sign from Roberto Perez, and the pitch. Curveball. Misses, according to the umpire. We're not going to have a good day if we keep getting squeezed by the umpire on pitches that are obviously in the zone. So, 1-0 to Edman. Sinker catches the outside corner, evens the count at 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 offering to Edman. Fouls off the fastball, and it's 1-2 now. Brubaker still battling out there. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Hit back up in the middle. Reynolds comes over to cut it off. Edman's going to try for 2, the throw in, and he's going to be in there safe with a head first slide. A 1-out double for Edman, his second of the year. And the Cardinals got another runner in scoring position, as Brubaker just cannot put him away. Reynolds got to the ball as quick as he could and got it in a hurry, but Edman's speed got him in. And it's a man on second, 1 out for Edmundo Sosa. First pitch to Sosa. Back up the middle. Cruz is there, but it's too late. An infield single. And the wheels are coming off for Brubaker, it looks like. And I don't know why Cruz did not want to... Well, he did not want to charge the ball, but all right, first and third, 1 out for Arenado. Brubaker needs to get out of this if the Bucks have any chance of getting back in this game. He needs to get a double play here. So slider for a strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sinker just misses the bottom of the zone. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. Fastball taken, called strike 2. So it's 1-2 now to Arenado. He's just got to get a put-away pitch with Arenado here. Sosa on first. What's his face? Edman on third. And here comes the 1-2 delivery. Curveball misses low, and the count's even at 2-2. The 2-2 offering. And what? And that's a 2 RBI triple for Arenado, as instead of giving me the second baseman to dive for it, they give me the right fielder. And that's the way this ball game is going to go. And we're going to get somebody up in the pen because apparently Brubaker, who just gave up a triple to one of the slowest players on the Cardinals. So to the bullpen we go. We'll get Anthony Banda warming up, as it's 5-0 Cardinals now here in the 5th. Man at third, 1 out for Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldie. Fastball over the inside corner, called strike 1. Grounded out twice so far today, 0 for 2. Say Brubaker's had some bad luck today, but he also couldn't put him away, so it is what it is. So called strike 2 with a high fastball. And here comes the 0-2 delivery to Goldschmidt. Swings through a changeup. Oh, he just got a piece of it. Fly ball to center. Reynolds is there. And here comes a throw home. And Arenado beats the throw, and it's 6-0 Cardinals. This is not a 6-0 game. It really isn't. This is just... But, like Bill Parcells says, you are what your record says you are. And if your record says you're losing 6-0, you're losing 6-0. So base is empty, 2 outs for Corey Dickerson. Let's see if he can get another double. Fastball over the outside corner, called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery to the 5-hole hitter for the Birds. Marisnick on his horse. Can he get there? Can he get there? No, he does not. And it gets all the way to the wall. And that's going to be a triple for Marisnick. And Brubaker is just... He is pretty much done, I think. Yep, Anthony Banda. Let's see here. We're just going to bring in Anthony Banda, put him in the game. And that's going to be all for JT Brubaker. So, for Brubaker, 4 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 1 strikeout, and a man, he's accountable for the man on third. So definitely not a good line score for Brubaker. Pitched well early, but he just looks like he should probably be a reliever because twice through the lineup is a little too much to ask, apparently. All right, so Anthony Banda comes in to face Tyler O'Neill. 2 outs with a man on third. Fastball called strike at the belt. 0-1 now from Banda. Over to Hayes. Gobbles it up over to first, and that retires the side. But the Cardinals expand their lead to 6-0 here in the 5th. Cruz, Lewinsky, and Marisnick due up. And we probably ought to get somebody up in the bullpen in case we actually get Underwood up. In case we actually get to the pitcher spot. We got 6, 7, 8 here. Sinker, called strike. 0-1 to O'Neill Cruz. The very tall shortstop for the Buccos. Slider misses way inside, evens the count at 1-1. Boy, they really want you to know about Zach Wheeler with 7 innings, a 2-hit ball, and a loss. Slapped hard, but foul down the left side, out of play. The count is 1-2 as Matz begins his 5th inning of work. Slapped hard, base hit down the left side, and that's going to get in the corner, and that's going to be extra bases for O'Neill Cruz. As he slides in just ahead of the throw. So a leadoff double for Cruz. And the first hit of the day is an extra base hit as he slaps it hard the other way. Played well by O'Neill out there in the corner and got it in a hurry. And Cruz just did beat the throw. So Jack Skowinski, who's been having his adventures out and right, steps in. Sinker catches his own, called strike 1. Skowinski walked his first time up. So the 0-1 delivery to Skowinski on its way from Matz. Misses low, evens the count at 1-1. So let's see if the Bucks can answer back here. At least get a little bit of pride back. Swings through a sinker. At least get one on the board. The 1-2 delivery. Misses way outside with a curveball. Counts even at 2-2 now to Skowinski. Matz has pitched a lot here in this game. Slapped hard but foul down the first baseline. Count remains 2-2. You can see 66 pitches for Matz since relieving an injured Adam Wainwright in the first. The 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled down the first baseline. First base coach dancing out of the way. Count remains 2-2 to Suwinski. Matz checks with Molina. The pitch. Count goes full. Marisnick waiting on deck. So Matz takes a deep breath out there on the mound. Gets a sign from Molina. The payoff pitch. Hit hard to the first baseman. Goldschmidt takes it to the bag. The runner Cruz advances to third, so there's a runner at third, 1 out now for Jake Marisnick. Pitch number 70 on the day coming here for Steven Matz, who's done an excellent job out of the pen for the Birds. Swings late through a slider, strike one. Marisnick went 1 for 4 in last night's game. The 0-1 pitch on its way to Marisnick. Swings at a sinker in the dirt, and that was a horrible, horrible swing there. The 0-2 delivery. Slapped hard but foul and out of play down the left side. Count stays 0-2 to the 8th place hitter for the Bucks. The 0-2 delivery on its way. Again, fouled off down the third baseline as the ball boy just lets it go through him, literally. Great animation there, San Diego. Fastball bounces away and O'Neill Cruz is gonna score on the wild pitch. So the Buccaneers aren't gonna get shut out here. So 1-2 now to Marisnick. Base is empty. Fouls off a sinker. Count stays 1-2 as he swung at one that was just barely off the dirt. So we're doing great so far. Slow roller to third. Arenado comes up with it. Low throw to Goldschmidt, who can't handle it. So it's going to be an E5. So the Cardinals are playing down to the Bucks right now, as that was a poor throw by Arenado. So we've got a runner on first. Roberto Perez steps in. I forgot we have DH now, so we don't have to worry about double switches and pinch hitting for the pitcher. So I got to remember that. Slapped hard but foul down the right side, out of play. Perez also went 1 for 4 his last game with a single. So Marisnick takes his lead off first. Matz checks, and the pitch. Fastball misses low and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Let's see, who is it up in the bullpen? Number 38, number 92 up in the Cardinals bullpen. Marisnick takes his lead off first. Matz checks, and the pitch. Slap hard for a base hit through the right side. Marisnick holds up at second. So first and second, 1 out here in the 5th. Good piece of hitting there by the catcher Perez. So he takes it to the right side and through for a base hit. And that brings up Brian Hayes, who has struck out twice so far today. He has looked lost at the plate early on in the season. So first and second, 1 out. Brian Hayes up to bat. Over to third. To second for 1. Across to first. A 5-4-3 double play, and that ends the threat. But the Pirates get 1. They trail by 5 as we head to the 6th. It's all Cardinals, 6-1. Well, not exactly how I wanted that inning to end, but at least we got on the board. Harrison Bader steps in, who homered his last time up. First pitch from Banda. Fastball taken high for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. Circle change misses high and away, ball one. Again, they really want you to know about that Zach Wheeler firing 7 innings of 2-hit ball and a loss against Houston. Just in case you didn't know that. The 1-1 delivery. Slap down the right side. It's going to drop fair and bounce over for a ground rule double. Entirely too many ground rule doubles in this game. So leadoff double for Bader, and that brings up Yadi Molina. First pitch to the catcher. Misses high for ball one. Almost called it strike one. Because that would make sense. Changeup taken for a called strike. Yadi went 2 for 3 in yesterday's game, a pair of singles. He's 1 for 2 so far today. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through a fastball, strike 2. And it's 1-2 now to the longtime Cardinals backstop. Banda steps on the rubber. Looks into Perez. Gets the sign. Checks the runner at second. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 to Molina. He takes one looking. And there's one down here in the 6th. And that pitch was nowhere near where I wanted it to be, but I think it just completely froze Yadi, and he was like, dang. So, Bader takes his lead off second, takes a big lead. And we're just going to keep an eye on him back here on second, just to let him know we're not just going to let him take whatever lead he wants. Cutter across the inside corner, called strike one. Dylan Carlson steps in, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop-up so far today. So the 0-1 count to the 9th place hitter for the Birds. Banda gets the sign from Perez. And the pitch misses high, evens the count at 1 apiece. Here comes a 1-1 delivery. Pop up in the short right field. Chavis is there and squeezes it for out number 2 as the runner retreats to second. So 2 outs now here in the 6th. Nice little play there by Chavez. When he first hit it, I thought it might have a chance to drop, but Tommy Edmonds steps in, 2 for 3 with a double, single, and a run scored on the day. First pitch, curveball, fouled off. Counts 0-1 to the Cardinals' leadoff batter. Here comes the 0-1 delivery. You might actually want to hit the right button, though. As Harrison Bader steals third because I hit the wrong button. Otherwise, I probably could have got him. All right, 1-1. Popped him up onto the left side. Brian Hayes is there under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So, after getting 1 run in the 5th, they shut down the Cardinals in the top half of the 6th. Bottom half we go. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Buccos. Still all Cardinals, 6-1. So, my name's Rob. Thanks for coming in, checking out the stream. This is my 50 Plus KC Gaming YouTube channel. Doing Franchise Monday. We are using the Pirates. We are 1-1 currently. This is the 3rd game of the season. I was going to just kind of do, player locks, but figure, well, since I'm not really going to be working too hard on this franchise to do that, so spit it out, Rob. Spit it out. figured I'd just go ahead and start playing every game just to do it that way. Because I'm not going to be in a big hurry to get it, to get it finished. I just want to play it out. Fouls off the fastball and the count's 0-2 now to the two-hole hitter for the Bucks, who's 0 for 2 so far today. 0 for 2 and 0-2 currently, as the new pitcher Cody Whitley is in. Fastball misses low, 1-2. So let's take a look at the stats real quick. Because Adam Wainwright pitched a third of an inning before being taken out with an arm injury. And then Steven Matz came in 4 2/3, really good innings, except for the 3 walks. He gave up that 1 run on the wild pitch. So he did a real good job in relief of an injured Wainwright. So when that Cody Whitley comes in, the third Cardinal pitcher of the day. So 1-2 now to Diego Castillo. 1-2 pitch. Misses outside with a fastball. 2-2 now. The 2-2 delivery from Whitley on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center. Bader is over and takes it in for out number 1. So let's see where that, just didn't have the PCI on it. So the first pitch to Bryan Reynolds. His entire strike zone is hot. Fastball misses inside, ball 1. Bryan Reynolds went 3 for 4 in yesterday's game. Cabrera and Woodford warming up in the bullpen for the Birds. The 1-0 delivery to Reynolds. 2 hopper to first. Goldschmidt takes it to the bag himself. 3 unassisted, and there's 2 down here in the 6th. So it's just one of those games where nothing's going right. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Right now we're the bug. Vogelbach steps in 0 for 1. Walked once. Fastball misses away, ball 1. He was 2 for 4 with a pair of singles in the last game, which the Cardinals also won 4-0. This is a rubber game of the 3-game set. Slapped out into center field, but Bader is there and makes the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. To the 7th we go. It's all Cardinals, 6-1. Sosa, Arenado, and Goldschmidt due up for the Redbirds. So I don't feel like I've been putting together bad at bats. I feel like I've been putting together pretty good at bats. I just got to finish them off. Pitching today, we really just had a couple of bad stretches. It wasn't really bad pitching. We just had some bad luck. We made some good pitches, and they got some to drop in. Now leaving that pitch out over the plate to, who was it, Edmonds or whoever it was that hit the homer. I can't remember who it was right now, but whoever hit the homer, it was a fastball right down the middle, and that was just a horrible pitch. But we've had some very bad luck with. And that's hit a long way out into left. Risnick is on his horse. He's there and squeezes it for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th. But I'm pretty satisfied with my at-bats for the most part. There's some where I need to really, really settle in and focus. But Arenado steps in 2 for 3 with a double, triple, and 2 RBIs. But there's been some bad routes to balls that have cost us. There's been some lucky placement of hits that have really irritated me. Over to Vogelbach, and he takes it to the bag himself unassisted. So that gets Arenado. So 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th. That brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Nice play there by Vogelbach, taking the ball to the bag himself. Goldschmidt's 0 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI. So overall, I'm not horribly disappointed. I'm just, we had some bad luck. I thought we played fairly well. Just couldn't get enough offense. Over to Hayes at third. Couple hops, and he throws across to Vogelbach to retire Goldschmidt. So a 1-2-3 inning again here in the seventh. To the bottom half we go. Chavis, Cruz, and Sawinski due up for the Pirates as they trail by 5. Chavis struck out and lined out his first 2 times. Steps in against Cody Whitley. First pitch from the third pitcher of the day for the Birds. Fastball at the knees, called strike 1. So I just need to do better about having good at-bats and pitching well and playing defense. Oh, and that slider just... I thought that was strike 2, but the umpire said no, missed the plate. Cody Whitley disagreed, and really so do I, as that's obviously in the strike zone, but evens the count at 1-1 now. But that's what happens when you don't have perfect umpires on, so I'll take it. Counts 1-2 now to Chavis. Leadoff man here in the 7th. Called strike 3 of the fastball over the outside corner. And that one's all on me. So, strikes out looking. Nice pitch. Don't know what I was looking for there. Obviously, it wasn't that. So, 1 down as O'Neill Cruz steps in. Fastball misses up and away. Ball 1. He's doubled and scored. 1 for 1 with a walk. The 1-0 delivery from Whitley. Swung through a changeup. The count's even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Slider misses outside. 2-1 now to the 6th place hitter. Whitley, the third Cardinals pitcher of the day, I should say. All right. The 2-1 delivery on its way to Cruz. It's hit hard, out to right, going back, and that is out of here. O'Neill Cruz hits a home run, his 2nd of the year, and that pulls the Pirates another run closer. It's 6-2 here in the 7th. So the Pirates aren't giving up just yet. They cut the Cardinal lead to 4 with a solo blast by O'Neill Cruz. He gave that ball a ride as it went into the tank in right field here at PNC Park. Oh, pardon me. 375 feet later, and that brings up Jack Sawinski. Fastball misses low, ball 1. So that's good to see some offense out of this team. Now we just need to be more consistent with it. You know, playing on legend, I'll get better as time goes on, hopefully. So, 1-0 pitch to Sawinski. As long as I stop swinging it crap like that, swinging a changeup in the dirt. So the count's 1-1 now to the 7th place hitter for the Bucks. Here comes a 1-1 offering. Misses high with a fastball. All right, let's see here. I need to go. Let's see here, stats. Need to check something out here. Let's see how many innings have Banda as well. We don't want to go too much farther with Banda, so. All right, ready and waiting. We're going to schedule to put him in the game. Don't want to be blowing out pitchers. So 2-1 to Sawinski. Whitley gets the sign from Molina. And the 2-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball to center. Bader goes back a couple steps and squeezes it for the 2nd out. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. As the 8th place hitter, Jake Marisnick steps in. He's 0 for 2. He lined out and reached on an error. First pitch to Jake from Whitley. Fastball. Looked like it caught the zone, but the umpire says no. 1-0. He does not give the pitcher the benefit of the doubt on inside pitches, that is for sure. And that looked like it was pretty much in the zone. It could have been a borderline pitch, I guess, but it should be a strike. But it's not. It's 1-0. And that one's outside of the zone, and he calls it a strike. What was that, a makeup pitch? Wow. Okay. The other one was a ball inside the zone, called a ball. This one's a ball outside the zone, called a strike. So, all right. Inconsistent. Thy name is home plate umpire. Ball in the dirt. 2-1 now to Marisnick. So, like I said, the only thing we can do is just have good at-bats, and the results will sort themselves out. The 2-1 delivery to Marisnick. Swings through a changeup, and the count's even at 2-2. Just didn't have good PCI placement. The 2-2 delivery from Whitley. Slapped hard, but foul down the left side, out of play. As it hits the netting, and the ball boy will have to go chase it down. The 2-2 delivery. Misses low and inside. The count is full. Roberto Perez waiting on deck. Here comes a payoff pitch to Marisnick. Oh, called strike 3. Wow. Nice pitch. I was not expecting it there. But the Pirates get on the board with a solo blast by Cruz. To the 8th we go. Still all Cardinals, 6-2. New pitcher coming in for the Buccos, Dwayne Underwood. This is the second game of the season. One clean inning his first time out. No walks, no strikeouts. So he'll face Corey Dickerson to lead off the 8th. He's been an extra base machine here today, a triple and 2 doubles. Let's see if Dickerson can be gotten out by Underwood. So, first pitch to Dickerson. Fastball just misses. Ball 1. Nice crowd here today, 36,521. 1-0, misses low. It doesn't even account. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Curveball misses low. 3-0. Tyler O'Neill waiting on deck. You bring in Underwood, and you can't find the strike zone. Check swing, called strike 1 there. It's 3-1 now to Dickerson. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner. He turns that out. Wow. Count is full now. Here comes a payoff pitch to Dickerson. Hammered hard down the right side, but foul and out of play. Here comes the 3-2 pitch again. Change up, misses low, and that's a walk to lead off the inning. So Underwood comes in his first batter, he walks. That brings up Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. First pitch, taken for a strike at the knees. 0-1 to Tyler O'Neill. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball just misses, even the count at 1-1. Dickerson takes his lead off first. Gets the sign from Perez. And the pitch. Swings through a high fastball, and the count's 1-2 now. Double play or strikeout. Either one would be nice here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just misses inside. Count evens at 2-2. 2-2 delivery. Just gets a piece of the changeup, fouls it off. As the runner returns to first. The 2-2 delivery. Fouls off a fastball and count stays 2-2. Nice little battle we got going on here between Underwood and O'Neill. The 2-2 delivery. Fouls off the sinker. And here we go again as the umpire throws out another ball to Underwood. 2-2 pitch. Popped up on the right side. Vogelbach's over there and squeezes it in foul territory for out number 1. So we get O'Neill on a foul pop-up. Nice play by Vogelbach. And there's one out here in the 8th as Harrison Bader steps in. As he took 1 yard back in the 3rd inning. As he did not miss that fastball out over the middle. And that really got the Cardinals off and running. So, first pitch to Bader. Fastball over the inside corner, called strike 1. Double play would be nice here. Get the Pirates back up to bat. Lazy fly ball out to center. Reynolds is there and makes the catch for out number 2 as the runner, Dickerson, returns to first. So 2 down, man on first. And Yadi Molina steps in, who's singled in the 4th. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He also struck out looking his last time up. First pitch to Yadi. Fastball just misses, ball 1. Just never know what you're going to get with this umpire. Changeup misses low, 2-0 to the Cardinals backstop. Let's see here, we're going to have to go to the bullpen. We're not going to let him. Dylan Peters was going to warm up. He's going to pitch the 9th. If maybe come in the 8th if he can't get out of this. 2-0 pitch. Way out in front of the fastball. Fouled into the netting. Counts 2-1 now. The 2-1 delivery. Curveball just misses low. It's 3-1 to Molina. Dylan Carlson lurking on deck. 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to center. Reynolds is coming on. He can't get there. It drops in. And they're taking the runner to third. As the throw came into second. And it's first and third with 2 outs as Molina loops in a Texas leaguer single. And it's first and third, 2 outs here in the 8th. Dylan Carlson steps in. The first pitch from Underwood. High fastball, ball 1. So we really need Underwood to get that third out here. Strand these runners. And don't give the Cardinals any more offense. Swings through a fastball. Counts even at 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 offering. Fouls it off. Past the third baseman. Counts 1-2 now to Carlson. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. Cardinals leave a pair on. Underwood dances out of trouble. To the bottom half of the 8th we go. Pirates still trailing by 4. So we've got a chance. We're still in this. But we really need to do it now. Got 6 outs to go as Nick Whitgren takes the bump here in the 8th inning for the Redbirds. Roberto Perez singled his last time up. So, let's see here. He's the Cardinals' 4th pitcher of the day. Whitley gets a hold with 2 innings. Did give up a run on the solo blast by O'Neill Cruz. And we struck out 7 times, so not exactly the best day, but day's not over yet. Roberto Perez steps in to face Nick Whitgren. High fastball, called strike one. There you go, Zach Wheeler. 7 innings, a 2-hit ball. It's a running joke at this point. Swings through a high fastball and it counts 0-2 now to the Buccaneers backstop. The 0-2 delivery from Whitgren. Slow roller to third. Arenado comes in, takes a couple crow hops across to Goldschmidt to get Perez 5-3. 1 out here in the 8th. Stella got 5 RBIs and the Giants win over the Padres. Brian Hayes, who actually got his bat on the ball his last time up, is 0-3. So back to the top of the lineup for the Buccos. First pitch from Whitgren. Hit hard into left, but the left fielder O'Neill takes over a few steps to his right and takes it in for out number 2. So there's 2 outs here in the 8th. As Diego Castillo, who's hitless on the day, 0-3, who flew out his last time up, steps in to face Whitgren. First pitch. Change up right down the middle. Called strike one. So, doing well, doing well. Not so much. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off down the right side, out of play. The count is 0-2. See the Braves ahead of the Marlins, 2-1 in the 8th. Fastball inside. It's 1-2 now. Oh. Hang on just a second. My wife just texted me. All right, back to live action. Sorry about that. The 1-2 pitch to Castillo. Slow roller to short. Cross to first, and that retires the side. 6-3 put out. To the 9th we go. Cardinals up by 4. Edman, Sosa, and Arenado due up for the Birds.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
All right, we need to take Underwood out, bring in Peters.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Dylan Peters.
4th pitcher of the day for the Bucks. His first appearance of the year, if I'm not mistaken. So he'll face Tommy Edman here. Leadoff man for the Birds, who's 2 for 4 on the day. First pitch from Peters. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Hasn't been the greatest games. We're trailing by 4. The 1-0 pitch. Swings through a circle change. Counts even at 1 now. The 1-1 offering from Peters. Called strike over the outside corner. And it counts 1-2 now. See if we can't get him to chase this curveball. 1-2 pitch. Curveball way up and outside. Ball 2. Counts even at 2 now. Here comes the 2-2 delivery. Chavis cannot quite reach it. Gets over his head out into right field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Edman. And the Cardinals have their leadoff man again. Leadoff man on again. Easy for me to say. First pitch to Sosa. Curveball misses low and inside. Ball 1. So it's just a game of inches. So White Sox are up on the Twins, 3-2 in the sixth. Fastball misses high, 2-0 now to Sosa. And we cannot afford for any more runs to come across, so I'm going to get Stratton up in the bullpen because we just cannot afford any more runs at this point. Misses high, counts 3-0 now. Arenado lurking on deck. Really do not want him up with multiple guys on. And a 4-pitch walk. And that is not what we needed here in the ninth. All right, Arenado steps in. We are going to mound visit. We are going to talk to you. Say, this is not what we wanted. This is not why we brought you in. Oh, my goodness. All right. First pitch to Arenado. Fastball, right down the middle, called strike one. Might as well wait and see if he's going to throw a strike, I guess. Double play ball would be nice. That's a long fly ball out to right or left center. Reynolds is there. And he almost plays it into it. I have no idea what he was doing. He did catch it, though. But the runner advances from second, so it's a sacrifice fly. So it's first and third with one out as Paulie Goldschmidt steps in, who's 0 for 3. Hopefully we can get another ground out. A nice double play would be a great thing right here. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Fouls off a fastball. And the runners will have to go back to their respective bases. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the umpire. Evens the count at 1-1. Thought I had him going around. Yeah. The 1-1 delivery. Called strike two at the belt. Counts 1-2 now. We get him to chase this change up. We did, but he got a piece of it, fouled it off. We left it too far up. Count remains 1-2 to Goldschmidt. Fastball way high. The count's even at 2-2. We'll try a curveball here. Through the right side for a base hit. And it's 7-2 as Dylan Peters has come in and threw gas on the fire. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the bullpen and sit him down because there's no point in bringing him. It's your game at this point now, Peters. Fastball over the inside corner, called strike one. Goldschmidt, 5 RBIs already in this series. Swing and miss. It's 0-2 now to Dickerson. The 0-2 pitch. Hammered out to right center. Reynolds is back. Swinski's chasing after it. Nobody's going to get there. It's going to be up against the wall for another extra base hit. He's headed for third. And it's another triple for Dickerson, and it's all Cardinals, 9-2, a 2-run triple. And this game has gone from sublime to ridiculous. And it was never really sublime to begin with. So. Fastball taken for ball one to Tyler O'Neill. Cardinals just pouring it on at this point. Strike one called, so 1-1 now to O'Neill. Fouls off a curveball and it counts 1-2.
You expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this.
1-2 delivery.
But yeah, you definitely expect
Hammered to center. Reynolds is there. Runner tags. Throw home. Not in time. And it's at the double digits now for the Cardinals, 10-2. Sack fly. But there's 2 outs, so Dylan Peters has done a great job of adding to the Cardinals' lead. And the first pitch to Bader. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Yeah, pitcher's getting tired. I really don't care. I'm not throwing another pitcher out there. You're going to have to take one. Fouls off the fastball, and it's even at 1-1 now. A 1-1 delivery. Up the middle, Chavis over to his left. Throws and gets Bader by a step. Finally, the 3rd out as the Birds put a 4 spot on in the 9th. And it's going to be a rough road to hoe if they have any chance of getting back in this, which would be 0. So, Bryan Reynolds 0 for 3, grounded out his last time. Bottom half of the 9th here as the crowd is emptying out of PNC Park. That's going to plug the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Reynolds. Too little, too late, but it's a leadoff double for the Buccaneers center fielder. His 3rd of the year. So, change up right down the middle. Vogelbach steps in. Vogelbach gets all of that one. And a 2-run blast. And wow, that was a shot. 419 feet. That was a bomb. A 2-run shot for Vogelbach. Unfortunately, that only puts the Bucs down by 6, as the 4 spot put up in the top half of the inning is really looking more important now. He got all of that one, and he watched that one go a long, long way as it hit off the Pirates.com sign out there in right field. At the back of the stadium, it almost went out. Almost went all the way out of PNC Park. That was a blast and a half. So a pair of extra base hits here to start off the 9th as Michael Chavis steps in. Swings through a fastball. Counts even at 1-1. Hey, Zach Wheeler, did you know he fired 7 innings of 2-hit ball against the Astros, even though he lost? Swings through a slider. Counts 1-2 now. Patrick Sandoval, 11 Ks, 2 runs, and a win versus Oakland. Changeup misses inside. Freddie Peralta struck out 10 and allowed 2 runs as they beat the Diamondbacks. Whitgren wants a new ball. 2-2 to the 5th place hitter for the Bucs. Nobody out here in the 9th. Swings through a fastball, strike 3. Just as I said, 1 out in the 9th. Had a double by Reynolds and a homer by Vogelbach, then a strikeout there by Chavez. That brings up O'Neal Cruz, who's 2 for 2 with a walk and a homer in this game. So the first pitch to Cruz on its way. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Homer, double RBI. So we can take solace in the fact that O'Neal Cruz has looked good so far in this young season, even if the Bucs are headed towards a 1-2 start here in the season opening series. 2-0 to Cruz. The 2-0 delivery from Whitgren on its way. Fastball misses outside, 3-0. Jack Stawinski waiting on deck. Here comes a 3-0 offering to Cruz. Oh, and he fouls off the fastball. He was early. Puts it out of play. It's 3-1 now. Might as well let him swing at it. Down by 6. Slider catches his own, and the count is full. Here comes a payoff pitch to O'Neill Cruz. Can he get a hold of another one? Oh, he does, but it's going to go foul. He was just out in front of that. He gave it a ride, but he couldn't keep it fair. Here comes the payoff pitch again. And it's a walk. A one-out walk for Cruz. The Pirates aren't quite done yet, as Jack Suwinski steps in, 0 for 2 with a walk back in the second. We'll see what can transpire here against Nick Whitgren. They're playing off of Cruz at first. No sense in holding him. They're down by 6.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside.
And catcher's indifference as Cruz goes to second. Stolen base 0? Yeah, I didn't think they'd call it a stolen base, but and I was only trying to get him to take a bigger lead. I hit the wrong button, so 2-0 to Suwinski. Lazy fly ball to left. Tyler O'Neill is there and makes the catch for out number 2. And that will bring up Jake Marisnick, the 8th place hitter for the Bucks. The last hope for the Pirates here in the 9th. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 7th his last time up. So, man on second, 2 outs here in the 9th. Bucks trying desperately to come back. Fastball misses up and in. Well, not very desperately, as they're still down 10 to 4, but you know, sounds good anyway. Fouls off the slider. Counts even at 1-1 now to Marisnick. Whitgren looking to shut it down for the day and get the series win for the Redbirds. The 1-1 pitch. Wow, fastball that looked completely out of the zone, called strike 2. Apparently the umpire wants to get this game over with too. Swings through a high slider, strike 3, and that is the ball game. As the Cardinals come into Pittsburgh and take 2 out of 3 in the season opening series. And they left no doubt in this one as they hammered the Pirates to the tune of 10 runs and 16 hits, 1 error, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Bucks. Steven Matz gets the win. JT Brubaker takes the loss. Big news for the Cardinals in this game, though. Adam Wainwright being taken out of the game with shoulder problems, so we'll see what happens with that. Pittsburgh notables: O'Neill Cruz 2 for 2 with a homer, double, RBI, and 2 runs scored. Vogelback 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Reynolds 1 for 4 with a double, and Suwinski 0 for 3 with a walk. Cardinals notables: Corey Dickerson. He was all over the base paths today. Nothing he hit was less than a double. 4 for 4, 2 triples, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. Harrison Bader, that 2-run blast back in the 3rd that really got the Cardinals offense jump-started. Arenado 2 for 5 with a triple and a double, 2 RBIs, and Tommy Edman 3 for 5 with a double and a pair of runs scored. So, not the best way to end the series against the division rival, but you know, like I said, it would have been different if we hadn't given up that 4 spot in the 9th. But Dylan Peters just came in and just yacked all over himself. So. It is what it is. It's a 10-4 loss for the Buccos, so we are 1-2 as we head to our next series. So it is what it is. So we're going to exit that. And our next series will be the Cincinnati Reds. Was it? Alrighty. Well, I've got some adulting stuff to do, unfortunately. So, thanks for coming in and checking out the stream. My name's Rob. This is a 50 plus KC Gaming YouTube stream. Hopefully you have a good work week. It's almost the Memorial Day holiday, like I said. Keep the reason for the holiday in the back of your head this weekend while you're barbecuing, and say a little prayer for the men and women that have fought and died for this country, okay? as a veteran, it's always in the back of my mind on this holiday. So, you know, be that as it may, have a great week, and I shall talk to you on Wednesday. Peace.